Hey collective, welcome guys. I hope your day is going great so far. We're going to use the Energy Oracle cards and the Rider deck for this read. So we'll see what these cards have to say to you. What messages does Tarot have for the collective today? I wonder what you guys got going on. I know some of you have had a rough time lately. You can see it in the comments. You guys have been through the ringer. So I want to know what Tarot has to say to you. I've got some messages for you here. So you have the Angel of Balance. So it might be an area in your life that's sort of not feeling balanced. You know how everything's sort of interconnected. Our mind, our hearts, our souls. Like if something's off, it throws the whole freaking works off. So you might have something that's going on right now and you're feeling like it's really throwing you off. Envy. I do not feel your energy in this envy card, but I do feel someone's energy belonging to this. So you're dealing with some other energy here, and they're the ones that are throwing you off balance. And it feels like their drive is envy. They're envious of you, man. Holding a heart. So this might involve romance on some level. This might be an ex who is jealous that you're moving on or doesn't like that you're moving on or moving forward. I want to know who this is. Who is this man with a heart? Who is this action? It's like there's a time for taking action. Maybe blocking them. Maybe blocking whoever this is. Maybe confronting them. Telling them their behavior is inappropriate. Financial constraint. You might be going through a rough time financially too. It might have to do with this man holding a heart too. And this could be a relationship that came to an end. And maybe this person has gone out of their way to make things rough for you financially. If you see that the door to romance card, this heart is actually caged. So it's not really an open heart to romance. It's not really an open door. And that fifth chakra, communication. So we're going to have to talk about something here. And it might tie into this man holding a heart. You might need to have some harsh truth for this person. Contract. It's like they broke a contract. They broke some sort of a commitment or a contract with you guys. And it might be, for some of you, it might be marriage. It might be divorce. And this might be where this financial constraints is coming from and going through a rough time financially during this change. I want to know what this is all about. Who's this man holding a heart here? We have the Queen of Swords. Oh, it's like she's being blocked from the truth. Maybe she's not speaking her truth. Because this Queen of Swords, she tends to represent that truth, honesty, and integrity. And we do have the fifth chakra here. It's like this queen needs to speak her truth. She needs to speak her truth about this person breaking her heart. And this person could have just been a really jealous person. Like maybe this queen, maybe she had friends she liked to hang out with, family members, whatever it was. And maybe this other person, this man holding a heart, didn't like that. He felt like it took attention away from him in some way, shape, or form. And so he was envious. Maybe she's somebody who's really well thought of. Maybe she's someone who's successful and he was envious of her for that reason. That Magician card. You know what? There's a duality in this Magician card. He's speaking to the Queen's energy. He's also speaking to the man holding the heart's energy. So this envious second energy coming in. He's telling this Queen of Swords to believe in herself, to be able to speak her truth, to have confidence in herself and who she is. He also is speaking to this envy person, this person being manipulative. They're like a master manipulator. It's like they're greedy, right? They're envious, they're greedy, and it might not just be like money greedy. This might even be just greedy of her having anything that's nice, including relationships with other people. Might have wanted to isolate her. I feel like at least on some level, this is going to be tied to finances though. Because we do have this contract and this financial constraints. These are tied together. It was all from this happening that this has caused financial constraints. So the Page of Cups, when he's upright, he can represent good news on the way and that of an emotional nature, sometimes an emotional offering. He is in reverse. It's like someone's taking it back. It's like somebody's taking back whatever they were offering, taking back This, I feel like it's something romantic. I feel like it's a romantic connection. So it's referring to, a relationship coming to an end. Somebody is taking back their offering. Somebody is taking back their emotions. I don't know that this man holding a heart energy, like this envy energy, I don't know this is somebody who ever really offered their heart to begin with. They might have seemed like it on some level, but I don't think like they were ever really honest in it. Like it was never really totally genuine. And then we have the Tower card. So definitely an ending here. Something has come to an end. A contract has been broken. I feel like there's lies involved though. And somebody is healing from learning those lies. And I feel like it is the Queen of Swords who's having to do some healing now. And it's from truths. Like she needs to speak her truth to be able to truly start healing. And it might be speaking it with the powers that be, with this contract being broken. So for some people, that might even be going to court and speaking the truth in court about what happened. This King of Cups, he can be manipulative too. He can be emotionally manipulative. I feel his energy tied to the man holding the heart. I don't feel positive energy behind him. And the Ten of Swords, man, it's like this ending, as shitty as it was, and as much heartbreak as it caused, and the financial shit that went along with it, it was still the best thing that could have happened for this Queen of Swords. Getting rid of whoever this was, because this is a bad energy. And this is what the Ten of Swords represents. An ending, but one that's beneficial in the long run. Ditching this person's energy. This is going to pay dividends for this queen in the future in having balance and having peace of mind and having harmony. And it's about speaking these truths and bringing it out. Because if she just lives with these truths all quiet, she's going to have trouble healing. She's always going to feel trapped by them. So this Eight of Swords is encouraging her to be able to speak these truths so that she can release them. She can cut ties with them. She can start healing and moving forward. The Knight of Cups, he is an emotional victory, and it is going to come from speaking truth. It is tied into that throat chakra. That Ten of Cups too. As like, see, I feel like these were people who built a home together. Or they were looking to build a family together. It's like maybe this is what was promised. Maybe this is what was spoken about. Maybe it did happen. But it's now come to an end. Page of Wands. You know, this Page of Wands can be good news on the way. And it might be with this contract being broken. Like lies are coming to light. Some lies are coming to light. And the thing about this Seven of Swords is it can represent a situation which you feel is unfair. Or like you got the short end of the stick, but it's in reverse here. I feel like this situation is going to be turning around. And I feel like it's coming directly from speaking the truth. From not hiding whatever this King of Cups was after. Because it's not the Queen of Swords who was hiding. It was this other energy, this envious energy, was hiding. But we're still being blocked from moving forward and moving on. Because we're not speaking these truths. We're not releasing. We're not completely cutting ties. And part of that might be waiting for justice. Because justice, this contract being broken, now justice is involved. So now things have to get sorted out before there's that finality. When there's that finality, it's a lot easier to cut ties and start moving forward because you're not having to constantly deal with it. You're not having to sort of look over the paperwork, having to go to court, having to hear about it, having to still have some sort of interactions with this other person. So when this justice comes about, when these lies come to light, this is going to offer a balance. It's going to offer her a chance to cut those ties and to move forward and move on. But she needs to speak her piece. This is very important for her, and not just within justice and having justice done properly, but also emotionally and mentally and spiritually for her. She needs to come forward and speak these truths. This is an important part of her healing process, this Queen of Swords. It's like taking her strength back. She needs to take her strength back. And that Queen of Wands too. She's about this passion, this ambition, this drive. She's somebody who's a doer. She's somebody who's energetic. She's somebody who's attractive. She's powerful. She has very powerful energy. And her energy is being blocked right now. It's being blocked by this process. It's being blocked by not speaking her truth, not bringing all of these things to light. This is going to be big for her, and that's why I said it's part of her healing process and taking her power back. It's because it's not just the financial aspect of all of this going down. This is having a mental, emotional, and spiritual impact on her too. And until she can say these things out loud, say what she needs to say her piece, she's not going to be able to find that inner peace and harmony and move forward. She needs to do that. And this in court, whatever this is her opportunity to finally say what she needs to say. This is important. We're going to pull one more card here. And it's against this King of Wands. She needs to take her power back from this King of Wands. And he's the same energy that goes with the King of Cups. He's this man with holding the heart. He's somebody who's driven by his passions too. So he could have been led astray. He could have been, and not just, see, that's a stupid way to say it. I shouldn't say led astray, because he made a choice. If that was the case, in some cases, I think it probably is, that he was looking elsewhere. He was looking outside the relationship. And it could have been to make her feel jealous. It could have been to hurt her self-esteem, to make her feel envious. Whatever it is, he wound up having emotional and mental power over her by doing this. And this process that she's going through is part of the process of her taking that power back. So speaking her truth is important to be able to take it back from this King of Wands. Not allowing him to hold this over her head anymore. Being her own person and coming back into her power, guys. Whew, as a powerful read. This queen, though, she's moving in a good direction. As hard as it's going to be for her, she's going to be able to find her power again. She's going to be able to take back control of everything again, and be able to start a new leg of life in her life journey. I see balance coming. I see her having that healing. I see her moving forward, but speaking her piece is going to be the most important thing for her. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you guys enjoyed the read, and feel free to comment. I love hearing from you guys. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Take care.